Hello everyone, welcome to Module 2. During Module 1 we explored Eastern and Western cultures' peacemaking practices and world peace movements. This module will delve into a slightly more challenging topic, violence. Let's begin Lesson 1 by thinking about 3 questions. Are you ready? Great.
Yes, we're ready.
Great, wonderful. You should be receiving a form where you can write down your answers, or if you prefer, mics are also open to share answers verbally. Give it a minute while we get the form set up for everyone. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's the first question. What do you think are some common causes of violence?
Hi, my name is JP, and I think there are many root causes, but one of the main ones that I think we should explore in order to forge a culture of peace is exposure to violence during childhood, because that seems to be one of the most recurrent causes of violence when people reach their maturity stage in life. So I think this is one of the first points that we should be addressed.
Excellent answer, JP. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and how violence in childhood can affect violence later in life?
Well, I work in a federal prison teaching philosophy, and I see that the same pattern repeats with all the inmates. They had a very dysfunctional family with a very violent childhood, and that's how violence became normalized, and violence became a way of life. I think it's very important to start from there, because that's where the source of a lot of violence in the world comes from.
Excellent. I love that you contextualize that answer based on some of your real life experience. Thank you, JP. Let's go ahead and move on to the second question, which is, I'd love to hear points of view on how you think exposure to violence affects individuals and communities, and examples. And I'll give it a minute. I know we have both people responding live, and we also have people responding through the form. And everybody, as the form responses come in, feel free to go ahead and take a look, and would love an example of some of the types of violence you've seen. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the third question, which is, how do you think cultural and societal norms impact violence?
Well, I'd like to take a shot at this question, because I was thinking, like, some societal norms, like choosing a partner, for example. Like, no one tells us, no one teaches us how to choose a partner, and in the West, the divorce rate is 50%, and that's a lot of cause of violence within the family, or the former family, and with the kids. So I think one of the societal norms, and maybe a taboo that we have as a societal norm, is to teach, like, for the education system to teach us what the red flags are when we're choosing a partner.
Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and begin lesson 2 by exploring the chain of violence. All right, welcome everybody back. We're going to go ahead and continue to lesson 3 in module 3. During module 3, we started discussing how different factors, such as institutions and investments, can contribute to peacemaking at the community level. You heard from me about my experiences as a Syrian refugee, my challenges, my fears. Now it's your turn to feel what it's like to be a Syrian refugee with all of your senses. For this experience, I'd recommend everybody to use your virtual reality headsets. Let me take you to Syria. Actually, let me give everybody a second or two to get their headsets on. Okay, great. Let me go ahead and take you to Syria before the war.